Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing Stellaris. Yeah, a moment ago those friendly neighbors of ours that we decided not to kill quite yet, so decided that it's probably enough is enough and stopped guaranteeing our independence, which was basically a backbone of our defensive of our strategy. Which means we may end up being caught with our pants down in a matter of seconds. Let's go back to the ship designer, update our ships once again with the hyperdrives, which suddenly means we need to. Well, maybe we'll just get a shittier lasers, eh? Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, You know what, let's just slow ourselves down. Yeah, that's better. So we'll stick with that. Yeah, sadly. But those are corvettes that are fast enough, and I mean, we'll have to live with 3 less percent of the chance to evade. Yeah. That will do. So this is something we want, and now that's not an issue. And in the end, well, where's the last destroyer? Okay, well, oh, never mind, this is a destroyer. Oh, yes. Sorry, I got a bit confused there. Well, I guess we'll... I want another one here. That means we have more utility out of that. Not sure. We'll just grab a few of those anyway, so let's just leave them at that, and if they end up getting some of the fire focus on them, more power to us. And as for our enemies, well, possible enemies, they have 22 corvettes, which is something we can definitely deal with alone, so that's not a problem. We would be able to build enough ships in a matter of months, but that may also mean some, well, they would basically die attempting to attack our spaceport, which is good and bad because, well, they will die, but bad is they won't attack it. They would go for our frontier outposts and our mining station, so we better get our ship together and get the army that is able to just intercept them before they do too much damage. Those guys, however, that's a bigger issue. They are kinetic based, which is a problem in itself, and well, we are, as you can see here, the number of planets that they control 13 planets already. They have 90 pops to our, what is it, 20? Where are we? 26, so yeah. If they decided to quash us, we would be quashed. And for that reason, let's start building some corvettes here. Actually, let's check if perhaps maybe we've already got the guy. No. We do need a governor that decreases the cost of our ship, sadly. That's the case, and in this spaceport, we'll get ourselves a handful of destroyers, since we have destroyer assembly arrays. Yeah, so that's for starters. We will also upgrade our ships, of course. Yeah, in due time, but getting better ones first is more important. Okay, so we recovered one of the youth artifacts, and this is our precursor chain. And get some physics research out of it. Fair enough. And we got biolabs. Now, we don't actually need a better sectors quite yet. Army upkeep, we don't really use armies quite yet, so let's just go for better biolabs, since we will be upgrading those to biolabs. I do think so. So might as well upgrade them to biolabs number 2. Let's see. everything working here. This thing, well, I guess we can go for bailouts, but later we'll focus more on physics. But because, well, our pops have bonuses to physics, and they only have an intelligent bonus. Well, we basically produce 15 more physics, so let us well focus on physics on our planets. All right, and well, let's put you guys there outright. I think that keeping a Unity production as high as possible is still important, even after we already finished this one. I'm not sure yet which of those who will try to finish first. There are pros and cons, and even an argument can be made that we should just leave it as it is for now here and go for supremacy. Just to get ourselves some fighting edge in case the shit hits the fan. So we'll think about it in due time. Ronco civilization encountered. Pause, please. And that is in this system. Okay. Well, this area here is starting to get quite alright. Actually, oh, okay, that's definitely something we want to get. Yes, that's also amazing. Atmospheric hallucinogen may become an issue later on, but well, I'm just going to get the colony ship without... where do we want to put it down? Well, not many good places really, because that removes one, but we'll just go for the research here again, I guess. Shaw is the closest one, isn't it? So let's just put one there. Crystal ball. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I haven't really gotten over my sickness all that well, and I already can feel my my throat not getting not working quite well. So yeah, I may end up coughing here and there. Where's that crystal ball thing? It was crystal present in Alta, evidently. It's kind of a den, but it's fine. Well, we knew of that, so to say the percent it is, but great. Okay, so that's, we now have access to that because we've and get ourselves well, we researched information about crystalline entities. So let's see what that does. I don't think I've ever done that. Collecting data related to unique crystalline construct. Okay, that should be interesting. Mining network 3. Now, well, should we go straight for cruises or get afterburners? As I mentioned before, I'm not a fan of afterburners, and there isn't well, no need for buffing explosion weapons. Defense stations not very important right now, so definitely we're going to go straight for cruisers in this case, especially since there isn't anything in particular that I want out of this tree anyway. I'm not a biggest fan of armor anyway, and definitely not on the ships smaller than cruisers anyways. Yeah, going from cruisers, good stuff. Yeah, I'll need to take a break after this recording. Research. Oh, okay, so we got crystal forged plating outright. Which is, I believe, here? No? Here? Okay, well, I need to click it first. Of course it's here. check it then. So that gives us, it's very expensive, well, mineral-wise, which increases the, inadvertently increases the cost of our ships, and then it increases the upkeep. So that's something to consider, but it doesn't require any energy, so that's a really good thing to have outright. But I would still probably keep it to higher level ships like cruisers, and well, we'll have that option always. And well, cruisers may not come up for a while, so let's just stick to cruisers. Okay, we've built those ships we needed. I think we'll grab a few more. Just to be a bit safer. What, 700 ships? 700 fleet power. We probably have more fleet power than 700, to be honest. Because, well, considering quality of our ships is better, the fact that we have additional 20% in shields and so on and so forth, that adds up. Now, yeah, I think we'll... So, shield capacitor, great stuff, but once again, power usage. So Energy Nexus, those are all good. And here, we are yet to go for Physics Lab. Reminding me, we do not have guy with Industry as his specialty, which, well, which means two things. First of all, we want to get 5% bonus that we would get, 10% bonus that we get researching those things, but we also have lower chance of getting those later. So, yeah. I mean, we are okay-ish on energy, but we'll need more of it. So let's go with Energy Nexus actually. With the way we are going about it, Energy Nexus will increase our income more. So you will, I guess, go here and here and here, and in that case, you know what? Let's start with those far ones before they get gobbled up, and then we'll need to venture into this art and see what's there. But for now, let's, you know, our immediate surroundings. Gain full survey data on a distant system. Very, very useless.
Construction complete. Tile blocker cleared. Tile blocker cleared.
Okay, let's check back on the what we have here. Definitely want to upgrade that, and that will lead to the upgrade of this, and then we will simply go for, well, Energy Nexus really. For this, we do have well, everything that we wanted around here really. That's good, and let's check back on that. All of them are working. Proper tiles, so we will build that in a sec, but for now let's clear one more, and I guess then we can order the building of a science lab. And that's about right. And well, build a thing there, and then we'll be able to build it around that world as soon as we colonize it. Have we actually ordered the colonization already? Haven't we? Oh, yes, we have. It's on its way. Inactive buildings. Well, yeah. Let's deactivate it for now. And you are just going to sit there, and as soon as he matures, it will show that we do have. I wish it didn't show like that, you know, things that are actively deactivated by me or something. But what that means is the way I did it. It will show us. it will show us that that guy is unemployed once he matures. So we'll just use the pop-up and later. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's a problem because this is going to kill you, isn't it? Will it? It sure seems like it. Oh, so they will just do that for us. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, so let's just check this thing. And the bloody nebula. It would be nice to grab it, but that would be fucking suicidal to try to expand all the way here. With those guys. We've been, I mean, fairly unlucky to get, you know, late game bosses such as this. 2 of them all around us with this particularly strong one. But well, I guess that will give us something to fight with in the mid to late game. Incoming transmission. Star just nah. That's enough of the star shot selling. And yeah, negative balance. Look at that, there's some more stuff to get. Well, interesting. Interesting that this, out of all the things, this became the bonus that we get rather than, I don't know, 2 minerals, 2 energy. Alright, construction here. Okay, let's get that. Anything around? Oh, I should have dealt with those special projects as well as this anomaly. Oh, just a bit later. Perhaps next time our ship gets kicked back to base. Is this in our range? It is not. So let's get research stations up and running there. And you build a mining station here, I guess. Yeah. I mean, all those mining stations add up. Like 120 income is really nice in my opinion in this stage, on this stage of the game. Sure, it would still take us 10 months to gather enough resources to build a battleship, but getting there. So plasma throwers, those are really good, but I think we can, to save the... I mean, they're better later, but they're not so good right now. They're better once you start fighting with cruisers and battleships, mostly, so... surprise defense is shit. Better sensors. Yes, I think... So sensors are, well, good for the sake of, you know, better sensor range in itself, but also very important when you end up fighting smaller kinds of ships because they add to tracking. And so, okay, so and this is the thing that increases the civic slots. Adding 1 civic slot, yeah, probably something to go for right now. Naval capacity, well, we aren't at the limit, not even close. Max influence from factions, sadly, as we checked, isn't actually affecting us, which is a shame. So leader recruitment cost is nice, but we aren't going to recruit anyone anyway. Or are we? Let's check. Do we have nothing of import? Nothing that we haven't had yet, and nope. And well, generals are less important, of course, than anything else, really. Some people will ignore them altogether. I actually like to get one. Oh, +4. Look at that. Where's that? Oh. well, that would have been worse.
Construction.
Of course, the problem here is that the systems are so spread out that there isn't the point of in getting.
Complete.
Okay, let's get. Okay, let's start with a solar panel network. I forgot about that, and let's build like one level of spaceport. Let's get back here and actually get observatory that I forgot about. Do we have any? Well, I actually do have significant amount of research. Well, enough for us to actually bother with observatory, I'd say, and that additional. If we end up at war, it's good to have a good sensor coverage anyway. So let's go for it. Well, here is actually the one that we don't really care about observatory. We do care, however, about upgrading those. And but before we, no, actually, we'll upgrade 1, 2 more, and we will get energy grid here. And there we go. And I think that's the last one. Okay, cancel. Okay, in this case, it's actually pretty expensive, so we will move the. Let's move that. Ah, bloody hell! It's already here. Okay, I should have checked. Okay, back to the drawing board. Okay, all three, and energy grid, and you'll be there. All right. Sorry about that. What do I want you? There's nothing to build here, or is there? This is going to be almost in our borders. Let's grab this one. Oh, that's 4-in-1. Very nice.
System survey complete.
Which also means that we can upgrade all the stuff here, and I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Let's start with this, and then all of those. And in the end, we will get more minerals, but well, we still have some mineral things to build first, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. And we do not have mineral bonuses anyway for our pops, so less important. Well, we do have a thrifty bonus that increases energy production on our planets. Let us move, well, I guess here. That, well, by the time we get there, that should be within our borders. I kind of hope that was the one thing, but
Complete. Construction complete.
and okay, so our interstellar buff. Jesus. Okay, so we'll call those guys hegemony. This is technocracy, and this is Hanmur Empire. Well, since those are the most important guys. So hegemony and Bavarian technocracy became rivals. That's just weird. As for you, so soon enough, we'll as soon as this finishes, this should all merge and gives us access to those few systems around here, which is always nice. That's a bit more of the same. Okay, I guess we'll send you up north for now. Oh, that's still not in our range, so okay. Let's start with the observation post and there.
System survey complete.
Right, and we are, however, out of time. So as it turns out, well, no one was waiting with the hand on the trigger to attack us when the independence guarantee was revoked. So we're all good for now, and we continue to be very greedy. Oh, I mean, still, we do have some kind of fleet. Of course, nothing that can fight those guys, but so let's actually check. Those are overwhelming, and they are merely superior. Although superior in this case means that they can smash us completely. Yeah, definitely. But well, they're a peaceful bunch, so yeah. How about you? Equivalent, although fleet power is superior. And you are fleet power overwhelming. But it's still superior because you are shitty at research. Alright, so before we finish, okay, so if you look at here, so this is superior, and but it's kind of gets weird because usually when they are overwhelming superior equivalent, they just go for overwhelming. But that means they're either really shitty at research, just on the edge of being inferior, or the overwhelming is just above just above the superior, so they aren't that bad. In this case, however, we are really in a shitter. So anyway, I'll now take a break for my throat to recover, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!